साथियों, बीआईटी के सभी विद्यार्थी, एलम्स और faculty member, to name a few, Dr. D.K. Singh and Ghanshyam Roy is supposed to join. I don't see them on the screen yet, but
I have already joined, sir. This is
oh,
DK
very
Singh.
good, very good.
आप सबको नमस्कार सर.
नमस्कार, नमस्कार. बहुत बहुत खुशी हुई आप सब लोगों से मिलने के साथ. और अनिल जी, वेलकम सर. एंड ऑफ कोर्स हमारे सब साथियों, बीआईटी के सब साथियों को मैं स्वागत करता हूं और अपने कुछ शब्दों में मैं आपके साथ अपने स्वप्न को शेयर करूंगा. आज का दिन एक बहुत बड़ा दिन है, क्योंकि हम लोगों ने एक छोटा कदम उठाया है, लेकिन मंजिल काफी लंबी है और ऊंचाई काफी ज्यादा है. तो हमें ये सब सड़कें बितानी पड़ेंगी. हमें ये तो छोटा सा पद है. जब हमने मैं इसको डिजिटल वेबसाइट कहना चाहूँगा, और मैं कुछ रिसर्च कर रहा था कि आजकल इंडिया में only 1 out of 5 colleges have the kind of website that we have launched today. So that's a step in the right direction. और ऐसी एक कदम हम आगे बढ़ते जाएंगे, और फिर सबका स्वप्न यही है कि BIT is second to none. So आज हम सब आपको आविष्कार करते हैं और ये मानते हैं कि हमारे परिवार जो सारे जगत में हैं, इंडिया में काफी हैं, अमेरिका में भी काफी हैं, और थोड़े बहुत ऑस्ट्रेलिया में हैं, कुछ दुबई, यूनाइटेड अरब एमिरेट में हैं, और हम ढूंढते रहे हैं क्योंकि हमारे नील पंडित साहब ने, जिन्होंने आज से 6 साल पहले ये प्रयास शुरू किया था सारे जगत को एक साथ जोड़ने के लिए, वो आज साकार हो रहा है. और इसलिए मैं आप सबसे प्रार्थना करूंगा कि इस अवसर को बधा लीजिए. कुछ क्लैपिंग करके इस अवसर को बधा लीजिए. ये दूसरी बात है कि आज से 1949 में हमने ये फर्स्ट बैच हमने एडमिट किया था, हमारी कॉलेज ने एडमिट किया था, और आज 2021 में वही स्पिरिट हमारे बीच में एक दूसरे को जोड़ता रहा है और ये स्पिरिट कभी कभी मिट नहीं सकता। ये स्पिरिट हमें एक साथ बांधे रखता है और ये जो जोड़ है, जो हमारी नसों में जो प्रेम चल रहा है अपनी कॉलेज के लिए, वो प्रेम सदा अमर रहेगा। और अभी भी मैं देखता हूं, जो आज से 50 साल 60 साल पहले जो ग्रेजुएट हुए हैं, वो भी कितने प्रेम से, कितनी एकता से, कितने प्रभाव से, कितने गुरुत्व से अपनी माता बीआईटी सिंदरी की सेवा कर रहे हैं। तो उस सेवा के लिए अभी मैं कुछ शब्द कहूंगा आपको। ये डिजिटल वेबसाइट, वो तो मैं उसे अभी डिस्क्राइब नहीं करूंगा, क्योंकि वो तो अभी कुछ मिनट में आपके सामने साक्षात उसका प्रदर्शन होगा। हमारे हमारे साथी अल्मा कनेक्ट, उन्होंने कुछ महीनों में, मेरे ख्याल से 3 महीनों के अंदर ये अपना स्वप्न साकार कर दिया। बहुत आप उनके अधिकारी से भी अभी सुनेंगे, लेकिन उन्होंने इतना प्रोफेशनल काम किया है कि हमें सबको इसके ऊपर गौरव है। मैं आगे बढ़ता हूं कि हम क्या कर सकते हैं। बेसिकली हम लोग जो अलम हैं, हमारे पास कॉलेज की क्या आकांक्षा है, हमारे पास कॉलेज के स्टूडेंट्स की क्या प्रतीक्षा है, इसको कोई शब्द वर्णन नहीं कर सकता। वो आ रहे हैं, अभी तो पेंडेमिक चल रहा है, मेरे ख्याल से थोड़ा प्लेसमेंट भी अभी पीछे पड़ गया है। एक कारण यह है कि हम 1995 में इंटरनेट का आविष्कार हुआ, लेकिन अभी भी तकरीबन 30% of our students don't have a laptop. So imagine they are 25 years behind times. Look at compare it to someone who is groping in darkness, even though there is light outside, but he's still groping in darkness. So what a calamity that is. तो मैं इसी बाबत को, बहुत ऐसे इनिशिएटिव हैं जो काफी बाकी हैं, काफी देर हो रही है, और ये देर जो है किसी मेरे ही जीवन में समझिए कि अगर मुझे 2 साल पीछे पड़ना पड़े तो मेरी करियर क्या होगी? बिल्कुल निष्सफल होगी। तो इस हिसाब से हमें प्रायोरिटी के हिसाब से अपने सभी अनुयायियों से ये याचना है कि देखिए, अपनी मातृभूमि को देखिए, अपनी मातृशाला को देखिए कि किस हद तक हम उसको हेल्प कर सकते हैं। छोटी से छोटी हेल्प हो, कुछ लोग पैसे से मदद कर सकते हैं, कुछ लोग मेंटरिंग से मदद कर सकते हैं, और कुछ लोग वेबिनार, सेमिनार, काफ़ी काफ़ी अभी एक 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 उदाहरण मैं दूँगा, डॉक्टर रामजी प्रसाद, आप सब जानते होंगे, वो नंबर 1 scientist in his university in Denmark, he is. He has graduated about 250 PhD scholars out of the college, and he is doing his best for our alma mater also. So, इसलिए मैं अभी स्वदेश की 4 पंक्तियां गाऊंगा। मैं गा तो नहीं सकता, लेकिन मैं रिसाइट करूंगा कि वह कैसे इस समय पर अपने को लागू पड़ती है। ये थोड़ी मॉडिफाइड है। सारांश यह है कि ये जो कॉलेज है मेरा, वो कॉलेज है तेरा, वो कॉलेज हमारा, ये जो बंधन है कभी टूट नहीं सकता। इसी बंधन के जरिए हम सबसे मुश्किल गहराई, सबसे ऊंची ऊंचाई, सबसे लंबी लंबाई पार करेंगे, और एक दिन, hopefully very soon, we will be on the digital map of India. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Balji. Thank you.
Now we will listen to the recorded message from the director, Dr. D.K. Singh sir.
Yes, yes, please.
Namaskar, dear fellow BITians. First, accept my congratulations for launching of BIT Sindri Alumni websites. So, all the best wishes for the launch of this BIT Sindri Alumni websites. This was long-awaited demands, and in the coming days, this website is going to network all the different chapters of the Alumni Association. Not only that, it will be networking, rather the students of the BIT Sindri will be getting training, placement and job opportunity through the websites. So the new websites, the stakeholders will be the real beneficiary. The students of today's generation, they want a mentorship. So these websites will be providing the students the different types of mentoring programs. We are getting through individual chapters, but through the websites we will be getting through all the chapters, the mentorship activity of the different programs of the BIT. Today's generation needs a project-based teaching, and for the project-based teaching, because they want excitement. So for that excitement, they want to be a part of the live projects. You people have a vast experiences. You are working on a different platforms, on a different projects. So even though if you are a retired person, you have a vast experience. So in this digital platform, you can easily share your expertise, and you can make our student ready for the industry. So in the coming days, our student will be getting a lot of benefits through the websites. We are also change our pedagogy. Now the government of India, the National Board of Accreditation demands a outcome based education. So in the outcome based education, there are 12 attributes. So out of the 12 attributes, 5 attributes are only provided through learning, lecture, tutorial and the practical. But the remaining 7 attributes a student gets out of the classroom, and those are the communication skill, the teamwork, the lifelong learning, uh, entrepreneurship, knowledge of projects and finance, values and ethics. So with your interaction, with directly interaction with the industry and the society, they will be getting benefit through this website to achieve our outcome based education. So with these words, wish you all the best for the launch of this Alumni websites, and I hope in the coming days the entire network of the BIT Sindri Alumni will be converted into a synergetics network, and many more projects we will be implementing. So thank you very much. Namaskar.
Namaskar, Balji, and Namaskar, Dr. D.K. Singh. Thank you very much for such a nice introduction and inspiration to start this program. And I welcome all the brothers and sisters joining all over world, because ये program पूरी दुनिया से लोग join कर रहे हैं. So I thank everyone all over world for attending this program. Let me start my thought from when I joined the BIT. So 1972, I joined BIT after competition. That was the first batch. This was a 4-year degree course they started. And I had the best time in my life in the college days, because BIT was so much fun and we thoroughly enjoyed in those 4 years. Education, fun, and everything was there. But after finishing BIT, when I finished my master's, I came back to Sindri and I worked in PDL for almost like 8 years. So I have a strong connection from BIT. Really, I liked it very much. Living in Sindri, it was a really good time. Memories are very good. But you know, your dream takes you further away. And finally, I moved to US. Last 30 years, I'm in Houston, Texas. And I realized my dream here in Houston in my professional world. But the dream for BIT still remained, and we were still thinking what we can do. And last 4 or 5 years, we were really looking forward to do something for BIT. And we were not getting the right platform. We were trying to do things like we started this professional development. We brought some of the alumni who can talk to the students, make them industry ready. And all those things we were trying, and we were working with Dr. D.K. Singh and all faculty members and the alumni. But things were not getting smooth because we didn't have the proper platform and we were scattered. So we wanted to bring everything together. And that's how this platform was conceived. A lot of people you will hear their names. They have contributed in this. And this is a wonderful platform. This is ours. This is all. This is everyone can use, whether he's a student, faculty, or alumni. Everyone can use it and get the benefit. This is bringing our 30,000 alumni, students, and faculty at one platform. So that's the reason this program is named What Can We Do Together for Our Alma Mater? And basically that goes with a nice quote here. Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is a progress. Working together is a success. So we need to focus on working together. Make sure BIT is second to none. Next slide, please. So today what we'll talk about that what this can do for students, faculty, and alumni. And basically we are also looking for doing something for BIT infrastructure. We can have the projects we can conceive and then we can implement. And these projects will be definitely vetted by the students, because they are the one, students and the faculty, they are the one who will get benefit and be part of the alumni later. So this website, which we are launching today, will take care of all these things. Let's go to the next slide. So what alumni can do for students? And I think instead of me speaking about it, I'll invite Brother Rajat Verma, who is a 70 batch, and he will talk about what we can do for students. So Rajat Bhai, can you speak?
Sure. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so my journey started in 1965, graduated in 70. At that time, it was a 5-year course. And then I came here in 75, uh, basically lost touch with the campus, but BIT was always in my heart. In 2019, a group of our batch visited BIT in 2019.
Sir, you went on mute. Rajat, sir, you went on mute.
Can you unmute yourself, Rajat?
Sorry. So basically, after our visit in 2019, we had an emotional bond that we created with BIT back again. I've been involved in uh, alumni since 1980s, but it was all kind of getting together and having a good time and going back to our home. So there was nothing that we were doing for our alma mater. So now the focus is what can we do for our alma mater, which is students, faculty, and anything to do with infrastructure. So when we visited, we had some contact with some students and we asked them, what is your need? And they gave us a list of things that we can do for BIT. And one of them was a scholarship, and we started with that. So we, 5 of us from our batch, we started a scholarship fund. So you can start the scholarship, as a project. Anant Prayas, Alok is doing laptop. Everybody can be a mentor. Every alumni can be a mentor. So these are the things we can do. I mean, as the alumni, we are all in good positions. We can help students get, get jobs. And of course, we are doing a lot of things that can help students get industrial experience, so some industry grade training. And Sujit is part of that, Sujit Srivastav. So he'll be helping students. So we are trying to mentor alumni, we are trying to mentor students. These are the kind of things. So there is a project initiation form. Please use that project initiation form. Anything, any idea that comes to you, use that format and just finish it and just say, what can I do?
Thank you. Thank you, Rajat Bhai.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's move on to the next slide. And alumni helping alumni. So let me invite Srijan, who is a 2014 batch graduate. Srijan, can you tell how this website will be useful and how we can help alumni? So please.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Praful sir, and thank you so much, Rajat sir, for your explanation as well. So there are many avenues where alumni can indulge with other alumni, and first being relocation, which I personally faced. I graduated from Sindri, and then I moved to Pune for my job, and then after 2 years, I moved to Munich in Germany. And the biggest challenge was where I am and who can help me and who can help me settle down. And I somehow figured out some very good alumni who helped me in that process, who nurtured me, who helped me, who consoled me. And the aspect of relocation became so easy in the long term. And I think right now in the city of Munich or other cities in Germany or across Europe or even United States, if somebody wants to relocate, there is a kind of nice web of BITians who is already there, who can welcome and nurture and provide that family like feeling. So relocation is certainly a big aspect. The second big aspect in my understanding is career guidance. I indulge with a lot of BITians, a lot of seniors indeed. I'm stuck. Can you help me? What can I do? This is a career juncture I'm at, and I'm not sure what steps are nice and what steps are not. And to tell you something very honestly, I have received few of the best advices and guidance paths that you should do this and this is what you can expect. So that honest opinion is something what one misses, and I think I have had that in abundance, and that's something I really like. Third thing, which is a niche but is a very strong part for BIT Sindri, that is the possibilities for research guidance and collaborations. So there is also a WhatsApp group which runs by right now. People do share their research, and they're also finding avenues for themselves to connect with each other and perhaps collaborate as well, which is just finding synergies in good faith and good mood and just giving back to scientific community. Um, Fourth aspect, I'll just like to weigh in on what Rajat sir mentioned, mentorship. Mentorship is an aspect which is not only affecting alumni to students, but alumni to alumni, senior to junior alumni, and people who have accomplished things anywhere on the planet can help people to come to that same position by the means of mentorship. So what this website brings to us is the possibility of dedicated mentorship, very focused mentorship, which can certainly be lived. And last but not the least, in my list is the feeling of belongingness and the feeling of family. Wherever I go, that smell of that ghee wrapped paratha and perhaps, like someone consoling and sitting down with you and asking, hey, which hostel you lived in and which room you lived in. These things just calm your nerves. And for me, it's an absolutely precious thing. So there are many things which are possible through these websites. We can do a location-based search. We can do a trade-specific search. We can look for people who are at certain positions, and we can find groups as well, and everything is absolutely transparent. So this is what this website brings towards us: alumni helping alumni. Off to you, Professor.
Thank you. Thank you, Sriyan. So basically, you can see that this is the platform where the interest is that what we can do for BIT. Just to give you example, when last year we had this industrial readiness course we did for chemical engineering and mechanical engineering and BIT. Since then, I may have almost like 50 students who are connected with me, and we are doing mentoring for them. Miss, you will not believe how much this excitement I have in doing that. When you talk to these young children, it feels like you are in your younger days and you are coming with ideas. Just to give you another fact, this morning I was invited to be the judge in ISTE for BIT Sindri. This is a smart city competition, and they requested me to become the judge. I accepted it. But same day I had this launch also. So what I'm going to do? Doing for BIT is my first priority. And that's why I was so early in the morning, got up, and till 8:30 Houston time, I was in the judging. Quickly from judging, I moved here and I started this. So when you are inspired, you want to do more. Let's go to the next slide, please. So this is what I was talking, that alumni helping faculty, how we are bringing all the alumni who can interact with the students, and how we can, Miss Dr. D.K. Singh talked about that, how much is they are gaining from outside the class. If you remember his video, what he presented, basically he was talking that you have one portion that you study in the class, but you have another portion, what is the soft skills you learn outside class. And we alumni, we have wealth of information, we have wealth of experience, we have wealth of knowledge, we can share. Don't feel that I don't have not much to share. You have a lot. Open your gate and start sharing. You'll see that floodgate will open and you'll be drenched with love and the satisfaction. So please, let's go to the next slide, please. So what are we, the infrastructure wise, I think Rajat Bhai also picked up on this, that through this website, we can initiate our projects and we can launch those projects and implement it. So instead of me talking about it, let me bring Jan Verma, please. He's from 1970 batch. So Jan, can you join and tell us about how we can bring the project to fruition?
Sure. Hi, folks. This is Sindri Verma. I graduated in 1970 from BIT, and I live in Houston. Been living here for many, many years. Just a few words about my background. After graduation from BIT, I left for Canada. Got myself into graduate program, and having completed a graduate degree in mechanical engineering, I joined a very large engineering construction company in Canada, and that allowed me to travel globally on various projects. And then I got transferred to Houston a few years later. And I was working in the engineering construction business, and I always had the desire At some point in my career, I wanted to go to India and give back to the country the benefit of my experience and knowledge that I had gained. That was just a desire, but as it turned out, and I'm very fortunate that I ended up going to India in 2011 when Mr. Ambani and his team hired me to build the largest petrochemical complex in the world in Jamnagar. And I was there for 6 years, which that project I consider as the pride of India, pride of Reliance, and certainly highlight of my career. And that was a wonderful way to bring to a closure my career. And during the course, I learned a lot, and I also taught a lot in India. I came across a number of people from BIT who had graduated much later than myself, but there were not too many people from BIT at Reliance in Mumbai. Anyways, fast forwarding a year, decided to visit the campus. I'd never been to campus since I graduated in 70. So this was 2019, which is what Rajat is talking about. So Rajat and I, myself, and another 22 classmates, batchmates, we went to BIT. And that's when my connection started. Like Rajat calls it an emotional connection. That's when it started. I'd been part of the Alumni Association in North America since 1970s, but the connection was limited to writing a check every year as the membership, and then getting invite for a picnic. And it used to be sort of a picnic and get together, but the thought never came to my mind, what could I do? What can I do for BIT? Nor there was any platform. So when we went to BIT 2019, that's when we started to think in terms of what can we do for BIT. And then, one thing led to the other. And of course, there was an established association in North America, but given the age of the college, which is what 1949 was the first batch, we must have 20-30,000 people. So we said that if we bring everyone together, we can be much stronger. We are probably the strongest alumni community in India. So this platform really is a step in the right direction. And last year, we developed a strategic plan so that we can all put our thoughts together as to what it is that we want to do collectively. And in that, we also included a couple of procedures, one procedure which essentially says, if I want to initiate a project, what is it that I need to do? Most of us want to do something, but how to go about doing that? So the procedure basically gives you a roadmap in a very simple terms as to what are the steps that you need to take in order to initiate a project. And then it standardizes as to what is the scope, how is it going to be funded, when it's going to get done. Because we all know that unless you have a plan, okay, you can never be assured of its success. Therefore, you need to have a proper plan, which is what we study as engineers. So these are the two forms which are posted on the website. And my appeal to each of you is, if you are thinking of a project in any of those categories, okay, or if you want to propose a project, use the form, and the procedure will tell you what are the steps that you need to take. So that's pretty well what I wanted to talk about. So back to you, Praful.
Thank you, Jan. Thank you very much. So what we are talking here is the collaborative effort from all of us. This is not Jan's site, my site, or DK Singh's site, or Balji's site, or Anilji's site, or Umeshji's site. This is the site for everyone, whether he is a student, faculty, or alumni. The purpose is to start thinking what we can do, how we can do, and we have given some examples here. We can plan some project, we can plan some professional development. There are a lot of things we can plan, some mentoring, and we get together with our family of BITs. All the chapters, all the batches, they have their individuality. They can stay individual. They can have their own plans going on, their own activities, as Jan Bhai mentioned, that I was also part of those BIT gatherings where you meet once a year for just a picnic and write a check. But now we want to make it a daily effort or weekly effort or monthly effort where you get together with your family and do something. So these are the projects which we have given on the screen. They are just few examples. A chapter can pick up a project, a batch can pick up a project, or if you want to do individually, you go and do the mentoring, or many things you can do. So next slide, please. So these are the possibilities. Individual chapters can retain their identity and complement interacting with everyone. This website is not to change your individuality. This website is not to change your annual picnic and those kind of things. But this website is bringing, when we want to do together, we are in the strength of 30,000 people, not 500, 200, 100 or 50 small chapters, which they feel that what can I do? We are only 50 people. No, you are a family of 30,000 people. Start thinking big, and we need to do big things for BIT. That's how BIT can be #1 in the nation. And we all want to live that dream and fulfill that dream in this life. Next slide, please. So this is the common platform. Let's work together in implementing new initiatives. And this is the beginning. Start going to the website, put your ideas there, your thoughts there, your posting there, your memories there, whatever you want to connect with your friends, connect with your batchmates, connect with your chapters. All these things you can do here. Next slide, please. So the other initiative, whenever we have a project which is proposed by someone, the best part of this website that we can get the feedback from students and faculty. So suppose 5 projects are being conceived and that they want to do that. Let's seek the input from who are the beneficiary, the students, faculty, and they will provide their voting that yes, this project I like, #1 priority, this #2 priority. And that's how we can implement in future, which is needed by the student. It's not that I want to put a tree there and then that tree has no meaning and I just go and do that. No, we need to make our projects effective for students and faculty. That's what we are aiming for. We are not trying to do something which is not useful. Next slide, please. So as you heard in the beginning, what can we do together for our alma mater? That's the key question we started with. And there is a quote here from Atharva Veda. I'm not going to read it because the time is running short, but start thinking. Go to website, put your comment, put your thoughts, put your ideas. Let's do it together. Don't keep it in your just mind. Bring it open to everyone's knowledge so that we can work together. That's the aim. At this point, I think we'll go for the flyby or the presentation on our website, what it can do. So I'll invite Saurav. Please, Saurav, introduce our Alma Connect friends who will be presenting our website. Saurav?
Thank you so much, Professor. Now it's time for everyone what is waiting for. So now let's introduce our technology partner Alma Connect, who built this amazing alumni portal. Today, on this special moment, we have our co-founder of Alma Connect, Mr. Dur, who will take us through a short overview about the portal. Over to you, Dur, for the proceedings.
Hi, thank you so much, Saurabh. Hello, everybody. It was wonderful to listen to all of your thoughts. And as I also have my seniors from my institute, it's always lovely to hear the thoughts on how you connect with your own institute and what lovely memories you always have about the institute wherever you're in the world, whether it's the United States or Australia or wherever. So it was wonderful for me to always keep listening in. I felt a part of this family myself, so it was quite good. Let me introduce myself quickly and make this really short, but very important for all of you to see what the platform has. I'm Dhruv Sugani. I'm one of the co-founders of Alma Connect. And I'm a graduate of BITS Pilani. And it also has the BIT element within it. So I feel much more connected here. And yeah, let me quickly introduce the website here. And most importantly, I feel really honored and privileged that we are part of such an old and prestigious institution. An institute that started in 1949 and running very strong, has a great, alumni strength. So we really feel that we could give to the institute or really connect all of you people around here, and the platform becomes useful and beneficial moving forward in all the activities that you people mentioned, which was all extremely important and useful and to the point, which could be utilized on the platform. So I'll quickly move and I'll cover 3-4 very important points on the platform. The first and foremost is that how do you get onto the platform? Because that's one question which will be in the minds of everybody who's present here. So let me go to that first. Okay, let me first share my screen. That would be easier. I hope everybody is able to see my screen.
Yes.
Okay, great. So the URL which you need to access is BIT Sindri, which of course is your own, .almaconnect.com. And through that URL, as soon as you hit that URL in any browser or the app, you come here on the platform where you have options to connect with LinkedIn, Google, or sign up with your email. As soon as you connect with anyone, you will reach to this platform. I mean, before this, you have username and password, but after that, you will reach to this platform where there are only a couple of things that you need to enter, which is your course name that you did, right? BTech, MTech, PhD, or others, or joining year and graduation year. As soon as you do that and you submit, that is it. So it's a very, very easy method or way to enter into the platform. You enter your names and details I mean, when you connect with LinkedIn, then automatically your details are picked up from LinkedIn, or you connect with Google, then also your Gmail ID and other things are picked up. And then the second page is just these 3 basic fields that you have to fill. You click on submit and you enter the platform. As soon as you enter the platform, you come to a page which looks like this. This is BIT Sindri's own alumni portal. I'm quite happy to introduce this to you, the first look. And what I need to tell you here is that as soon as you come on this page, we have made it very, very similar to any other social networking platform that all and most of you would have been using, whether it's Facebook or LinkedIn. We made it extremely similar to that. So when you come here, the most important thing which all of senior people, Bal sir, DK Singh sir, Rajat sir, all of you mentioned here right now, was that please come and interact with your fellow alumni, with your students, with the current students, with faculty members. That's the first and foremost thing that you can do here. You can post an update. So as a user, any user, whether you're an alumni who graduated in 2019 or someone who's graduated in 1970, can easily go ahead and post something here, share their thoughts, share their ideas, memories, seek input from other people, start a discussion, post an opportunity that you have in your company. All of that could happen directly from here, right? Also, on the left-hand side that you see are certain important fields, which is memories, events, newsletters that you can see here, and mentorship. So when I say memories, you could come here and upload your memories. Maybe you, as you guys mentioned, that you have picnic at your own city chapter. You could very well have that picnic and upload your photos here. It's a very nostalgic thing to upload photos when you're meeting a fellow alumni. You can also upload photos from your earlier days. You could use memories. You could use events. You can participate in events which is being organized anywhere in the world, any virtual event, any web session that's being organized. You could participate here. You could even organize actually offline events, and one could register from the platform itself, right? Mentorship, as all of you mentioned, this is something which is extremely important for the current students as well as people who have recently graduated and they're seeking mentorship for their higher studies, in their career. Career guidance is something which Srijan, you also mentioned very categorically. This is something which is very important, and we feel that Alma Connect can certainly help certainly help all of you here to have mentorship in a very structured manner, right? Then I also want to talk about one very important thing, which is jobs. So we also curate a lot of jobs as Alma Connect. So that is something you would see. We work with a lot of companies and get and source job openings from them. But we also encourage a lot of your alumni to come on the jobs module and post job openings in their own company, because they can invite referral requests from their other alma mater. A senior can help their junior, a junior can help senior, batchmates, anybody, into a referral in their own company, right? So that's extremely important. We encourage people, and these are jobs across all domains, whether it is engineering jobs, software, hardware, product management, sales, marketing, finance, any sort of jobs which a person is doing, they can all post here. And someone who's, anyone can apply and ask for a referral. These are certain very important features, but most important feature, which I want to talk about at the last, is connecting with other people. So this is the directory. You could click on the people tab here. These are the directory of BIT Sindri alumni. We really want it to flourish. We really want a lot more people to come and join the network. So we'll be really happy if you could talk about joining in this network with your other people in your other smaller groups that are present. But when you come on the directory, you could look at people from your own batch. We have segregated the directory through multiple ways. Graduating year-wise, so you could click on 2016 and it will just pop up dynamically, show people from your batch. People who've studied in different schools and colleges, people who've come from, where they went after BIT Sindri, all of that is also here. People who are working in different companies, so their company logos and other things are also mentioned. And you could also filter people from the place they're living. So a great example, which again Srijan mentioned, that he went to Germany and you were looking for relocation or people who could find accommodation. They could easily come here and look at other people who are also living in Munich and see if you could meet someone there instantly. We also have people segregated by functional areas, which means people who study, working in the same field. You could filter them and see, if there is something there which you feel is connected to your industry, and you could meet them. So there are multiple filters on Alma Connect itself which you could utilize and go ahead, right? All in all, I would just want to mention at the end that this platform is to be utilized by alumni, by current students, by faculty, by everybody, by all of these stakeholders need to come together and participate and then make this platform a mutually beneficial one for everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Dhruv. Very good. I like that BIT part. You are also part of our alumni, partly. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now we'll go through the question answer session. We have some chats going on. So Srijan, if you can start going through the questions, and Rajat Bhai, if you can join and start.
Yeah, I will try to answer.
So we do not have many questions, but one important one, which is I think coming from Anil Singh sir, and he asks about the endowment fund and where we stand with that. It doesn't really relate us to this launch, but perhaps you can touch base on that, Rajat sir, or maybe DK Singh sir.
But नमस्कार सर, आप सब लोगों का नमस्कार। जहाँ तक इंडोमेंट फंड की बात है, सरकार ने हमें परमिशन दे दिया है। हम लोगों ने एचडीएफसी बैंक को भी दे दिया है। एचडीएफसी बैंक की कुछ फॉर्मेलिटीज है, कुछ फेरा और ये सब इनकम टैक्स से रिलेटेड। अदरवाइज इट विल बी ओपन विद इन आई थिंक इन द मार्च। आपने देखा होगा कि अभी टेलीग्राफ में मैं पढ़ रहा था आज का ही, आईआईटी खड़गपुर का एक बैच ने 2.8 करोड़ अभी दिया है केवल 8 स्कॉलरशिप्स के लिए इंडोमेंट फंड में। तो हमारी भी इंडोमेंट फंड मैं होप करता हूं कि मार्च एंड तक जो है स्टार्ट हो जाएगी, अकाउंट ओपन हो जाएगी। गवर्नमेंट ने उसको परमिशन दे दिया है और एचडीएफसी बैंक को हम लोगों ने सबमिट भी कर दिया है सारे पेपर्स।
Good.
और एनी अदर क्वेरी?
No, thank you. So any other question, Srijan?
There was one, but I think DK Singh sir also answered that. That was about the incubation center at BIT Sindri.
Good.
So yes, we do have one. Go ahead, sir.
या मैं बता दूं, अभी हमारे पास 2 इंक्यूबेशन सेंटर है। एक मेरा अपना है जो गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया के द्वारा टॉप 25 रैंक इंक्यूबेशन सेंटर माना जा रहा है। हमें एप्रिसिएशन लेटर भी मिला है जीओआई से, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया से। दूसरा क्या है कि सॉफ्टवेयर टेक्नोलॉजी पार्क हमारे कैंपस में ही इनॉग्रेट हो गया। उसमें करीब 100 इंक्यूबेटर्स के लिए स्पेस है। सो ऑल टुगेदर वी हैव 140 सेट्स फॉर द इंक्यूबेटर्स और हम लोग उसी पर फोकस कर रहे हैं। आप हमारे यूपी शाह साहब जो हमारे मदर चैप्टर्स के सेक्रेटरी हैं, वो भी आपको प्रकाश डालेंगे। वो अभी हमारे डायरेक्टर आईटी भी थे गवर्नमेंट ऑफ झारखंड में, उन्होंने काफी मदद किया इसको इनॉग्रेट कराने में, बनवाने में। उमेश जी आप हैं?
Yeah, Umesh ji has an address. We will have it, his video address soon. So, Srijan, if we
वो
don't,
अभी connected नहीं है जी।
thank you. So, Srijan, if
So
we don't have too
we
many
have now
questions,
good infrastructure.
thank you, thank you. So, Srijan, if we don't have too many questions,
That's
Rajat
also
bhai, you
yes.
want to wrap up? Rajat bhai, you want to wrap up?
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody. I mean, this dream finally came true, and it just is not possible without a team. And our team was a smaller team, but now we have a 15,000 alumni team. So this is what we are talking about, a team. I mean, we have tremendous amount of power. I mean, that what we can do for BIT Sindri. So those days are gone when we just used to have a party and a picnic. Now we are focusing on what we can do for our alma mater. And thank you, team. Thank you, alumni. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. So, Srijan, you want to show all the alumni who has sent their video recording
Yes.
at this point, and that will be our closer. So, before we close, one thing we want to say that all of you who have not signed up, sign up to the website. And if you are signed up, go to the website and put your input, what we want to do, what we can do together. Take that theme and let's start populating with your thoughts, what you have been thinking since a long time but didn't get chance to tell anyone. This is your moment. Please go and put. We have more than a lot of people are there. I see a lot of big count, but let's put everyone at least one thought what you want to do. Srijan, it's up to you.
Thank you so much, sir. So now I'll share the video messages that we have from various stakeholders.
Yeah.
The one from Umesh sir.
Good morning. On behalf of Bitsa Mother Chapter, I, Umesh Prasad Shah, Secretary of the Chapter, congratulate Team Bitsai, especially Praful Sir, Trivedi Sir, Verma Sir, Yadav Sir, and young engineer team of BIT Sindri who has conceived and developed this innovative and interactive portal. I am quite hopeful that in near future, this portal will connect and integrate all the BITians across the globe. I am really thankful to the team Bitsai for inviting me to join today's session. God bless you all. Thank you. Happy Holi. Thanks a lot.
And the next video is from Neeraj Ranjan sir. Neeraj Ranjan Sinha sir.
Yeah, Neeraj Ranjan Sharma.
Hello everyone, a very good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone based on where you are located right now. Hope all of you and your family members are safe and healthy. I'm Neeraj Ranjan Sharma, 93-97 Electrical Engineering Batch, presently based out of Singapore. First of all, I want to thank the management team of alumni and the college for conceptualizing this BIT alumni platform and bringing it to existence. I want to talk about A, B, C, D, and E of this platform. Accept all the requests coming to you. B, build relationships. C, cooperate and collaborate. D, develop skills, either be technical or soft. E, be eminent. Additionally, I want to communicate that leverage the mentorship feature to get the right guidance. A lot of people are there to do mentorship and guide you all. Finally, wishing you all a very great success. Help each other and be safe. Thank you all.
So the next video comes from Anil Singh sir.
Greetings, I'm Anil Singh, a proud graduate 1964 metallurgy. Currently, I'm the president of BIT Sindri Alumni Association of North America. Our association has been in forefront to bring about the changes at BIT and to make BIT an institute of national importance. Currently, our effort has been concentrated mainly in making BIT an autonomous and central government funded institute. We are hopeful that this will happen soon. In the last 3-4 years, BIT has made a tremendous progress, both academically and infrastructure-wise, under the guidance of Dr. D.K. Singh, the current director, but still a lot more needs to be done. I applaud the current efforts to connect all BITians. I understand some 30,000 or more spread all around the globe. This will make our voices stronger and louder. And I'm sure that with this, with our collaborative effort, we will be able to bring about the changes that is needed to make BIT a institute of national importance and be in the top tier technical institute in India. And this will also help in collecting money for the BIT endowment drive, and also stronger lobbying efforts to both central and state government. I'm hopeful that with our efforts, pretty soon, we'll be true to our slogan that we are second to none. Thank you.
The next video comes from Dr. Avdhesh from Australia.
प्रिय दोस्तों, मैं अवधेश प्रसाद 1986 सिविल इंजीनियरिंग ग्रेजुएट कैनबरा ऑस्ट्रेलिया से आपसे मुखातिब हूँ। आज बीआईटी एलुमनाई के ग्लोबल वेबसाइट के लॉन्च के अवसर पर मैं बीआईटी की अपनी कुछ यादें अपनी कविता के माध्यम से आपके साथ शेयर करना चाहता हूँ। यह कविता मैंने हाल फिलहाल अपने बैचमेट के साथ हुए वर्चुअल मीट के बाद के अनुभव पर लिखी है। उम्मीद करता हूँ कि इसमें आपको भी अपना कुछ जरूर नजर आएगा। कविता पेश। कविता का शीर्षक है गुजरे हुए मुकाम पर। एक गुजरे हुए मुकाम पर लौटे तो, एक गुजरे हुए मुकाम पर लौटे तो मिले ठहरे यादों के कई टीले कुछ धुंधले हुए चेहरे। एक गुजरे हुए मुकाम पर लौटे तो मिले ठहरे यादों के कई टीले कुछ धुंधले हुए चेहरे। और दिल में एक उठती हुई कसक, और दिल में एक उठती हुई कसक जो उम्र के धीमे बीते सालों को, जो उम्र के धीमे बीते सालों को तेजी से रही थी पीछे पलट। इस कोशिश में कि जहन पर जमी वक्त की परत, जहन पर जमी वक्त की परत जल्दी से उतर जाए और फिर साफ नजर आए। वो साथ गुजारी हुई आवारगी, वो बेफिक्र अल्हड़ सादगी, खुली बाहों में आसमान को भरना, वो ख्वाबों पर झूठे जान से मरना। इस यौर के गुलाबों का रोना, वो कई बार किताबों के साथ सोना। वो हॉस्टल से पैदल बाजार, वो क्लासों की ऊंघती दीवार, वो इम्तहानों का बुखार, वो छुट्टियों का इंतजार। सबके साथ आ जाता है साफ नजर, सबके साथ आ जाता है साफ नजर। वो बेहद अजीज, वो गुजरा जमाना, मगर अकेले ढूंढो तो मिलता नहीं, बाहर कहीं उसका पता ठिकाना। एक लंबा दौर जो हमने साथ गुजारा है, एक लंबा दौर जो हमने साथ गुजारा है, वो सबकी सामूहिक यादों में हमारा है। कभी वक्त से फुर्सत के कुछ लम्हे, कभी वक्त से फुर्सत के कुछ लम्हे अपने लिए अलग कर लिया करो। कभी वक्त से फुर्सत के कुछ लम्हे अपने लिए अलग कर लिया करो। उस गुजरे खूबसूरत दौर को फिर से, उस गुजरे खूबसूरत दौर को फिर से हमारे साथ कभी पल भर जिया करो, हमारे साथ कभी पल भर जिया करो। धन्यवाद, शुक्रिया, मेहरबानी।
We thank all the people who sent the video, and because of the time constraint, we couldn't show everything, but be fully assured that all these will be on our website. You will not miss it. And we had our meeting for 1 hour. We'll just go for a minute or two, the last video. And thank you, all of you. Thank you from BITSA International. Thank you from all BIT alumni. Thank you from everyone that you participated. Thank you. So we'll go to the last video and then that will close.
Thank you, Professor. And the last video is going to be the BIT Kulgeet from Ramesh Yadav, sir. Thank you so much, everyone.
चारों ओर करे कर्म हम, होगा बीआईटी का नाम, देश को दे चलने का ढंग, हर ओर फैलाए ज्ञान का रंग। भारत को बढ़ाने के लिए, विद्या फैलाने के लिए 49 में जन्मा बीआईटी, ज्ञान फैलाने के लिए, भारत को बढ़ाने के लिए, विद्या फैलाने के लिए। हर प्रांत से आते हैं सब युवा ये निश्चय लिए, बीआईटी में सीखे कर भारत को बढ़ाने के लिए। चारों ओर करे कर्म हम, होगा बीआईटी का नाम, देश को दे चलने का ढंग, हर ओर फैलाए ज्ञान का रंग। आकाश पाताल समुद्र की रिसर्च है इसमें, तकनीकी ज्ञान को बढ़ाना एक लक्ष्य है सब में। भारत को बढ़ाने के लिए, विद्या फैलाने के लिए 49 में जन्मा बीआईटी, ज्ञान फैलाने के लिए, भारत को बढ़ाने के लिए, विद्या फैलाने के लिए, भारत को बढ़ाने के लिए, विद्या फैलाने के लिए, भारत को बढ़ाने के लिए, भारत को बढ़ाने के लिए।
So this closes our program officially. We are going to close. Thank you very much. We will have many more in future. Appreciate your joining. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We received some more videos, Srijan. We can put it in the website, right?
Of course. Where did we receive it?
Yeah, I will send it to you. We got one from File also, File Priya.
All right. Professor, can you please stop the YouTube stream?
I just did.
Okay, good.